that's a done deal. That's all I'm saying. Let's 2K18 become trash and I get on 2K16. It's my last time. It's my last time doing all this move, doing that, doing that. It's my last time. Love with it. Preview coming on Friday. I'll straight play play with the players. That player I got on months, literally months. More than 5 months. I've got it on this player. I've got so many ankles with this player. So many badges with this player. Just so many clutch threes. Damn winner shots. Ankles per game. I got the gram back activated so many times. Oh man. I got 100 points with this player. 100.
Hey, I liked the video and sub to you. Keep grinding. Can you sub back?
Nah, get the fuck out of my street. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. That's a little naughty, bro. That's why I don't play this game, man. Just because it was just happening right there. That should be. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't missed a game. Ooh, I like the no noise. Yeah, all the way no noise. My mic is on some stupid stuff right now. I gotta get it on mic. 18 did that every time. Like a lot of noise you made in shot. Like if you could pick your own noise when you made your own green bean, that'd be loud. Like a money sign, the bank sign, like that'd be so you know when you got the green light. Like just to let them boys know, like how many greens is this dude getting green? Like what's going on? Just ching. Just so you know it's green. Hit it with that. Ching. That's it. We'll hit him with a raw. Or like a, or you can say some words. Butter biscuit. Butter biscuit. Dang. Butter biscuit. Butterball. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is my last time on this Google game. So it's gonna be a wrap for this. It's raps. This is it. It's my tribute to 2K17. That's it. been a long year. Long, stressful year. Very, very stressful year. More stressful year than 2K16. Besides 2K16 rank-wise, it's been a more stressful year than 2K17. All these freaking wide open shots. Remember when he changed the twos court? Some losers out. All the laggy courts. Getting lagged out on the spots. Not be able to step on the spots. Got two spots lighting up and one spot like it's somebody on there, even though nobody really on there. Squad spot not working. I remember y'all didn't even see this. This is early 2K17. So I tried to get on the court, right? I'm gonna get on that court. The game was started. So we're switching me. They switched me and the player that was already on the court. Now I was on the spot with my squad, and they put me on the court with the other people who we about to go play against, and they put them on my squad. And then it was just so crazy. It was just, I get the last awesome. Well, yeah, I'm about to go to the park for the last time. I'm about to go to the park for the last time. It's rats. 2K18 prelude about to come out. Rats. Add me at OVU.
I think only iPhones have it. I think only iPhones have it.
Oh, likes it all week. I used to, but oh gee. Don't worry, I'm gonna go to the course, open part. Don't worry, I'm gonna find my way to the two course, open part. Oh, ready to go. It's lovely, I think I'm about to go.
I'm next. I got next game.
I'm next.
I got next. We get next.
Somebody go betting on the spot too.
Let's go. I got next. I'm next. Hey, yo, right here.
First of all, it was kind of bad.
Glass, I got a glass cleaner, plate here. Wow.
Hey, yo, my man, I got next.
Wow.
I'm next.
It's hey, Mom. It's I want to get that music. That's why I get that music. I got the glass in her, boy. I got the glass in her. He got that baddest girl.
I got that
I got a precious.
Hey, who got ball? Who got ball? Hey, my man, I got next. Hey, hands up! Yo, let me get the next game. Wait to grab it. Shut up! Way to finish that.
Crazy.
Yo, right here. Shot. What you doing, man? Get my damn! Shot! Hey! That's cool. All day. Hey, yo, right here. Oh, my man, I got next.
Slow.
I'm next. Hey, yo, right here. No. Hey, down low. Hey, screen. Get up. Box out! Wait for it, baby!
It's sort of skin soldier. Skin soldier, yes. The skin soldier, yes. Oh, yeah. Who was it? Oh, yeah. How many points I can get in this game, y'all? Cause I'm trying this game. I'm not pulling apart.
More team.
So there is a
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Indiana Pacers. Taking a look at the Pacers, they managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight.
I gotta leave this game and come back.
And under Budenholzer's tenure, this Atlanta team has been such a pleasure to watch on.
I always remember when I had possession.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast. Now it's ended up. He's done a terrific job, Dave. Thank you.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
And it's the Hawks to start out.
Another game. Wow. Wow, it really was it wasn't rookie, and it was
highlights from you guys. And speaking.
Wow.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, happy to be here with my friends, and I mean that, my buddies, my pals, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. Checking out the Pacers, what a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. That effort permeates through the entire team. It'll be the Heat off the tip. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Indiana, George and Young are the forwards. Get out there with Ellis, and it's Turner in at the 5. Dragic against Wilson for 3. No good there. And the Heat going the other way now. In the corner, Winslow with it. And a miss there on the triple. And a fast break now for the Pacers. George with the ball.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
Nice way to start off. Let's see if they can keep that rolling.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Wilson. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Dragic against Wilson. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Tries from 10, and it's sent back by Turner. Wilson the pass to Turner. Dragic against Wilson. Back to Turner. From deep, George. Bosh grabs the miss. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
And really, they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game. I think that probably changes the outcome.
Yeah, that definitely would have had a positive impact on the game. Instead, the defense being played against them became more physical and unafraid to send them to the line. They failed to convert when they were at the charity stripe.
Right side against Turner. Dragic. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Even though he's one of the smallest guys right now on the floor, Dragic knows how to play big when he gets down low.
So he comes up empty at the line. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Wilson against Dragic. It's stolen by Dragic. Stolen by Wilson from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Dives for it. Young with the steal. Beyond the arc. The shot by Wilson. No good. Dragic with it. Now guarded by Wilson. Stolen by Wilson. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And we take a look here at the shot chart.
And this is what happens when you are having a tremendous offensive game. They are getting great looks and knocking down shots all over the floor. I don't think we're going to see them deviate from this approach from here on out. They've got the recipe for success.
And so here is Miami. They trail by 6. They set the pick. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Nice stroke from the line by Whiteside. You know he's only going to get better from there with some practice.
Jefferson's checked in for Miles Turner. Indiana leading by 5. We're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wilson. And it's Miami with the rebound. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
Yeah, it was very poor, their performance on the glass. And it wasn't the only reason they got blown out as badly as they did, but it was the biggest reason.
A 3-ball. Chris Bosh with the rebound. The Heat trail by 5. Winslow with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change, and that one is good.
We all know how confident Goran Dragic is when it comes to scoring inside. Nice shot selection there for him.
Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
And good defenders know it's about angles. Got great position and really bothered the release point.
And Prez looking very calm as he drills that three-pointer.
And he has the confidence to take that shot when he wants. Nice finish to get his team 3 points.
Miami's on 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Whiteside. And they double up Whiteside. Stolen by Wilson. He's all alone. Pull-up jumper. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 3rd rebound tonight. In the corner, it's Richardson. There's the pass to Whiteside. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Whiteside. Richardson's got his first bucket of the night. Outside Wilson. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up.
Wow. He doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up. Take a seat. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
Give them a little quick breather.
Well, take your breather, but then come up with a game plan or a set that produces something high percentage. Let's get back on track.
Dishes to Dragic. Wilson with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Here's Dragic. He's got 5. He feeds it to Winslow. Passes it to Richardson. 6 to shoot.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Chris Bosh.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And both free throws good for Jefferson. The Heat trail by 11. Jennings dishes to Bosh. And the dunk by Bosh.
That's real confidence by Bosh to take it strong to the basket and finish with the flush.
Jennings against Wilson. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
What's up, Brody? I like this.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. Just left the defender on the ground.
Unbelievable handles. He's got more handles than a 6-door limousine. Quickness, body control, all of that on display.
From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound. Shots good by Jefferson.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Jennings against Wilson. Pacers with the rebound. And the kid picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Miami. The Pacers also changing it up. Jerebko's checked in for Young. C.J. Miles comes in for George. And it's Teagan for Monte Ellis. Shots good by Wilson.
And the takeover has begun. This is his game right now, guys.
Jennings kicks to Bosh. Jefferson against Hickson. Outside Jennings. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That is his first foul of the game. Sessions checked in for Winslow.
Ramon Sessions.
Sessions with now defended by Wilson.
I'm Fred,
and the kid.
And I approve that steal. Presidential pardon.
The Heat trail by 12. They've got Whiteside. Richardson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Winslow, and it's Hickson in at the 4. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the kid in his last game against the Hawks was a big factor. He ended up with 22 points. was on the mark several times from beyond the three-point arc. That was just the latest in a string of very productive games for him. We'll see if he can keep this streak going, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Well, the first thing we look at are the numbers, and there was massive production in that game, but to me, it was the leadership that he provided for the team, just invaluable.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Three-pointer, drills it from outside. Wilson's got 23.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And Miami has possession. A 12-point game. Winslow, the pass to Whiteside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for George. 4th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
No good on that one.
Well, when it comes to free throws, Dragic is just money from the line.
Good on the second free throw. Pacers leading by 11 from deep, and it drops once again. The bucket from Wilson. Wilson's got 6 in the quarter.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
11 feet away. Whiteside, good.
Some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Outside Wilson. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And Miami the other way now. Here's Winslow. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he makes the first.
Justice Winslow. 2.
I gotta get 100 points.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Well, I think Winslow takes a lot of pride in getting himself to the free throw line, understands his body and size, and he will continue to improve upon that over time. Well, the shooting percentage is excellent so far, and without him, they might not have the lead like they do now.
And now, here comes Wilson leading the break. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dragic dishes to Hickson. Young with the steal. And here's Wilson. He's coming off a 22-point game against Atlanta.
Felt like he was just a wizard in that one, guys. Some of those passes were absolutely magical. It was fun to watch.
Drains the three-pointer. Wilson's got 31.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Now that's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they would.
10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. Number 1, the Heat.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Goes up on the wing, and he hits the jump shot. George has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Yep, wanted to put another nail in the coffin and using those hands as a hammer.
Wilson against Dragic. Outside Wilson. Jacks up a 3. Dragic with some nice D. The Heat trail by 18. And here's Richardson outside. The rebound by Young. Indiana's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Wilson from beyond the arc and then some. Wilson's got 34.
You see the defense looking around as if somebody else has the problem. They collectively do. This guy's on fire.
Whiteside with it. Picked up by Turner. Richardson for 3. Richardson missing again. Richardson against Wilson. The 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point barrage.
Dragic against Wilson. Kicks in a screen. Knocked away. Outside Wilson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Wilson's got 39. Dragic against Wilson. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for Miami.
I'm looking at 60 points and 40 shots over. That's pretty easy. So I'm not sure if it's not hard.
Richardson kicks to Dragic.
And so far, he has not had his usual effort in this one, and it's really hurting the team.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, we've gotten spoiled by this kind of play before from him, and you can see right now, guys, he's really clicking from anywhere on the floor.
The Pacers have looked good at the line, and they're perfect in 4 attempts. He'd have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Dragic with another miss.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Kept alive. Another shot.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Thaddeus Young at the line for 2.
That's good from Young. The Heat making a switch here. Sessions is checked in. Both free throws good from Thaddeus Young. Miami's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Shots good by Wilson.
I mean, this quarter belongs to him. They got to feed him.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
And taken away by Ellis. Outside Wilson. Just 5 on the clock. Ramon Sessions with the steal. That's tipped. Wide open look, and again it's Indiana converting.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
I'm getting 100.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. The Pacers also with a sub. Al Jefferson is checked in for Miles Turner. Bosh passes to Sessions. Goes up from the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they're getting desperate. They're doing everything they can to stem the tide of this monster run.
Wilson against Sessions. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, some of that is up to the defense. Give him any space on the perimeter, he's going to turn the lights out.
For 3. Here's Jefferson, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Al Jefferson taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Al Jefferson. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Winslow. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. The Pacers making a switch here. And so a pretty lot.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Jaw-dropping performance in the first half. What can we expect for an encore?
Good work, guys. Bring it in. Have a seat. Listen.
As we return to South Florida, a fantastic view of that famous stretch of sand, Miami Beach. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
Well, ending a game with a double-double is typically a good night. Ending the half with one, well, that's some amazing work.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Monte and George filling out the perimeter. Young and Turner up front. And it's Wilson in at the one.
And that's just sweet string music from Chris Bosh.
Dragic against Wilson. The three ball. Knocks down the three ball. Wilson's got 52 points.
Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Look at Indiana, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Miami Heat, they have a lot of ground to make up.
And right now for Miami, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Still some chances to find some positives as the season comes to an end. Even if it's not a playoff spot, just some kind of forward momentum heading into the offseason.
Kicks to Whiteside. Dragic dishes to Whiteside. And they double up Whiteside. Shoots the three. The Pacers pull it in.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Here's Richardson. Second shot opportunity, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Shooting one. And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And it's a result of the defense not doing its job in the low post, boxing out and preventing second chance points.
Now Wilson, non-stop scoring machine here. From deep. No good there. Rockets with some nice D. Heat up on 2 of 4 here to start the second half. There's the feed to Richardson. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And let's step aside for a minute to look at some of the point guards who have been doing a whole lot more than passing lately. They're the top scorers at that position over the last 10 games. And you look at the kid leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
Well, there's no doubt he's the straw that stirs the drink, someone who can be counted on to make sure their offense is always operating efficiently, whether it's by creating opportunities for his teammates or taking those matters into his own hands. Perfect positioning, and you know he will knock that look down more times than not. Just didn't connect there.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Stolen by Wilson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Well, terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Out of bounds. That one off Dragic.
And here are the numbers for Winslow. His last 10 games, he's putting up 13 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Miami. Moving it up. Young with the steal. Wilson against Dragic. Outside Wilson. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wilson's got 14 points now in the second half.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Boss posted.
Stolen by Ellis. And again, Indiana running the floor. Outside Wilson. His 3-pointers off the mark. Miami's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. No good from Dragic.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
And this is one of those slumps that you'll just probably want to shoot your way out of.
Young on the follow.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Poke loose. Winslow with it. George picks him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries to snap the cold streak, but they recover it. Dragic with it. Now guarded by Wilson. Dragic kicks to Bosch. Another shot. Hickson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hickson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They really did a nice job of getting the ball into an area where good things tend to happen, and they did.
That one drops for him. 13 points for Goran Dragic.
Well, his mind is always in the attack mode. Every time he gets a chance to run in transition, that's where he makes his best choices.
Dragic against Wilson.
How does this keep happening? I want to see this.
Now here's Dragic. Defense right on him. The shot by Hickson, no good.
Well, he could not have been any more wide open, guys. Wow, I bet he nails that shot next time he gets a clean look.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. So both teams changing it up here. Pacers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Richardson, no luck.
He just doesn't seem to be himself shooting the ball right now, guys. Just looks a tad bit uneasy, and that's affecting the result.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
Man, I would have loved to have been a fly in the wall while the coach was talking to the team at halftime. They've been unconscious from deep.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And for the Heat, they're shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Stolen by Wilson. Fires from deep. Tries again. And the layup good by Teague. Teague's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, nice to see Jeff Teague get down in there on the inside and come up with the bucket.
Stolen by Wilson. From outside the arc. Drops in the tray.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pulls up. Offensive rebound. Here's Teague. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
That's his second personal.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Heat making a switch here. Jennings is checked in. For Indiana, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Hickson with the bucket. Hickson's got 6 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Jennings, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yep, he got up ahead of steam, and no one could come over to stop him.
And Indiana making a change here. Humphries checked in. Wilson up top. He's guarded by Jennings. From deep. And count it. Three-pointer good. The shot from Wilson.
Now, I know he isn't the world's greatest three-point marksman, but the defense has to show some respect.
Fires the three. A.J. Hickson grabs the rebound. Heat shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Wilson against Jennings. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wilson. Rebound by the Heat.
I mean, you could tell he kind of rushed the release there, which is probably the biggest reason why he clanked that one off the rim.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
All right, a moment to check out stats for the kid. His last 10 games have been exceptional.
Timeout.
First in scoring, first in steals, and
bring it in. Take a seat.
I need this 100.
Hey, we're in great shape, fellas. Now, no matter how much we go up, we need to keep that same winning mentality. Just keep squeezing that orange juice.
that should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they will.
He's checked in for Indiana. And a new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Hickson. Wash comes in for Winslow. Josh Richardson's checked in for Sessions. And it's Dragic in for Brandon Jennings. Then for the Pacers, Roy Hibbert's checked in for Jefferson. Morrow comes in for Jeff T. And it's Wilson in for Ty Lawson. A lot of length up front with Bosch and Whiteside in the middle. Dragic is out there with Josh Richardson. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Stolen by Wilson. Lets the three fly, and the three ball is good.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Humphries with the steal. Here's Withy, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Nice unselfish dish there, right where his teammate could do something with it.
Wilson into the lane. Drops in the layup for two.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
And it's good, 2 points.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Launches it, and Indiana, another three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Morrow, the pass to Wilson. Five to shoot from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point. Range.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
A terrific anticipation, using the hands How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Lets the three fly, and the Pacers another three.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Well, they're doing a great job of working around the arc, locating the right shooter. That deep ball is a serious weapon right now.
Johnson, a wide open look, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Poked loose and stolen by Hibbert. Wilson against Dragic. For the three, and he hits again from deep. 3 more points from Wilson.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Brandon Jennings, who's checked in for Miami. To stop the run, Chris Humphries comes up with the rebound. Humphries has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jennings against Wilson. The tray. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Johnson dishes to Waiters. Doubled by Wilson. Jennings in the corner. Here's Withy. Can't get it to fall.
The defense arrived just in the nick of time to throw him off there. So fortunate he missed that one, guys.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Ball's knocked loose, and that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. C.J. Miles comes.
Alright, so I'm back.
In for Urebko.
And great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. You have earned the right to win this game. They did not give it to you. You earned it.
Here's Johnson. Tipped away. He dishes it to Whitney, and Waiters kicks to Johnson. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
From 13, Wilson with the block. Here's Hibbert, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Free throw, good. Hibbert. Sessions checked in for Tyler Johnson.
Taking 2 shots.
And Hibbert hits them both. Miami's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Stolen by Wilson. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Doubled by Wilson. Robinson kicks to Jennings. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Wilson against Jennings. Tries it from the top of the key. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Now the dish to Waiters. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last. Urebko's checked in for Roy Hibbert.
Checking in for the Pacers. Jonas Jerebko.
Knocks it loose. So it's Indiana again turning it over. From the arc. And the Pacers another three.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And some of that discrepancy is due to better shot selection. It's really that simple. But I also think they've made more contested shots.
Withy kicks to Waiters. Just 4 to shoot. Poked loose. Here's Lawson. Pass to Wilson. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Indiana.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the kid.
Let me tell you, it's a tall order guarding him tonight, and nobody that they put on him was up to the challenge. And he's always such a difficult matchup. But in this game, he was completely and utterly dialed in.
In the corner, Miles with it. Feeds to Urebko. Now here's Wilson. He kicks to Urebko. From deep, Miles. The rebound by Withy. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. From deep, no good. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win.
Led the game in total blocks, 2 blocks, 104 points, 22 assists.
This
turnover was 4 fouls, 35 minutes.
One was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge.
104 points. I was out there balling.
This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K
There he is.
Sports.
Yo, Prez. Randy and the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
All right, let's get it.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, the Kid.
Hey, this is Shaq. Listen, a career high for you in point score. Where does this rank for you in terms of your accomplishments?
First conference.
And that'll do it for this.
Cause your boy was out there. Hooping. In a few seconds, I'm gonna show y'all the way to end this game. Turn the music on, turn the music down. Just turn the music off. Alright, y'all. I'm done with 2K17. It's my last time playing. I'm done. Next game that'll most likely be in my system will be 2K18 on the 12th because I have pre-ordered the Legend Edition. And I'm getting 250,000 VC, so my player will be like at 80 something overall. 86. It'll be easy to get from my badges. I'll be a higher overall to make my shot steals, and I will be making a point forward sharpshooter. And I will be making a glass sharpshooter. Not even I'm making a glass sharpshooter, and then my left other position will be a stretch big playmaker or a playmaker sharpshooter. That's gonna be OP. It's gonna be a lot of OP position this year. Gotta figure everything out, but yeah, my mouth is so long later. Court on my shoes. My shoes are uncut, all my outfits are uncut. I'm done. Superstar, RIP, I'm done. I'm trying to hit my last court. The wettest jumper in the game still. I'm gonna go to the wettest jumper in the game. That's the way I started. And I'm gonna hit this half-court shot. I'm gonna get a couple more shots in. I'll use this jumper in a while. So Illuminati jump shot. Green bang. But it was getting too easy for me. So I want to make it a little harder on myself and change my shot. This shot too green bang. Alright, so we have to cap it off though in a second. We'll cap it off. Half court. That's the way to end it this time. Y'all just go ahead. As soon as I hit the half court, y'all just gonna hear a beep. Like literally the second I hit the half court, y'all gonna hear a beep. Like y'all gonna hear. It's gonna be wet. And then beep. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. So long, Cleveland. So long, LeBron and Kyrie. See you till next time. I'm gonna have my last jelly real quick. I'm gonna have my last jelly real quick. Let me have my last jelly real quick. Till next time.